unapologetic truth. Do you want to really follow Jesus? Then you need to know this. Many people come to Jesus without fully understanding what being his disciple means. Today, too many preachers mislead people by claiming that following Jesus is all about receiving blessings, wealth, and protection. As a result, people decide to follow Jesus based on false promises of worldly benefits. When trials come, these same people will fall away because they expect a life of ease and abundance, not the challenges that discipleship brings. But Jesus never hid the cost of following him. He made it clear so that you can make up an informed choice. Do you really want to follow Jesus? The whole truth, not half. Jesus doesn't want anyone to follow him based on half-truths or false promises. If you want to be his disciple, you must understand that it requires two things: self-denial and taking up your cross daily. Deny yourself. You cannot truly follow Jesus while indulging in every desires of the flesh. To be his disciple, you must deny yourself. That means turning away from anything in your life that contradicts his will. If you refuse to do this, you cannot be his disciple. This is non-negotiable. Take up your cross daily. This means accepting whatever hardship, rejection, or persecution come your way because of your obedience to him. If the world mocks you, excludes, or mistreats you for standing firm in your faith, that's part of the cross you must bear. Following Jesus means carrying that cross no matter how heavy or painful it may be. As he said in Luke 9:23, if anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. Following on his terms, not yours. You must follow him according to his terms, which require total surrender. Jesus has always been upfront about this because he wants people to make their decision with full understanding so they will be equipped to endure to the end. You've got to love Jesus above all else. In Luke 14:26, Jesus says, if anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even his own life, such a person cannot be my disciple. What does this mean? It means that your love for Jesus must be so great, in comparison, everything else comes second. Even if following him means losing your family, friends, or even your life, you must still choose Jesus. Fear of rejection. Many people fail to obey Jesus because they fear offending or being rejected by those closest to them, whether it's their spouse, parents, or siblings. But Jesus says, if you are unwilling to face that rejection for his sake, you cannot be his disciple. Discipleship demands that you love him more than anyone or even those who mean the most to you. Hate even your own life. For others, the stumbling block is their love for their own life. The music, the clothes, the lifestyle makes them fit in with the world. But Jesus says, unless you hate even your own life, you cannot follow him. This doesn't mean self-loathing, but rather a willingness to let go of anything in your life that doesn't align with his will. You must surrender your life completely and let him shape it according to his desire. Complete surrender. In Matthew 16:25, Jesus says, for whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. If you cling to your life as it is, you will lose everything. But if you surrender your life for the sake of Jesus, you will gain eternal life. This is the true cost of discipleship. It's why so few walk the narrow way. Many try to follow Jesus on their own terms, but it's impossible. True discipleship requires complete surrender, number one. Number two, self-denial. And number three, carrying your cross daily. Unless you love Jesus more than anything or anyone else, and unless you deny yourself and unless you take up your cross daily, you cannot be his disciple. These are his terms, and there is no other way.